Hello and welcome. After last episode's double feature, I'm ready for hopefully just a one-run Andy here. Let's go legendary boy. Pretty matched up in terms of combat power, and I have seen losses in combat power before, so mind you, like, we do gotta stay on our toes. I never really play the giant game. Let's do the giant game. That could be fun. Giants and fangs. The enemy went for fangs and missiles. I'm not sure giant game is actually that good for us, seeing as they have Stormcaller missiles, and that pretty much kills our fangs. And they have fangs. I don't have an answer to that. The only thing I can think to do is the Vulcan. If I am going to really double down on the giant thing, I could go Vulcans turn 1. Or I could do crawlers like I always do. Or I could just do another steel ball, but that's kind of already been countered by them. Could also do air units. I don't want to do an overlord, but we sure could. You know what? Let's do it. Turn 1 overlord, rapid resupply. It's really going to mess up our turn 2, but our turn 1... Oh, baby. Best one you ain't ever seen. Hey, they did it too. So I think they win. What did they pick? Aerial specialist. Yes, they have more range than us as well. Still, we have the ability to do several things that might work. And the steel balls are actually going to get into some trouble over here in a good way. Come on, take out their airship, please. Take out their airship with your shots. Yes, yes. Little shots from the fangs, let's go. And now that I have air dominance, I win against their missile units. Interesting. So we're both gonna have very little money next turn. I wonder if we'll take a loan again. We'll see. Legendary. But yeah, 400 damage from having an overlord up. And still, you know, quite a bit of stuff. I was thinking I'd go photon emission with it, but maybe that's not even necessary. Not even necessary. Improve Phoenix, improve Fortress. We can get the improved Fortress. That kind of plays into our gig here. Let's just get a squaddy of crawlers and not take a loan this turn. We've kind of won the first one, so now I'm feeling a little bit more confident in just saying screw it and letting him win the second one. I don't want to hurt our economy more than we already have. He is buying a missile, which, I mean, might be incredible for him, actually. Yeah. Did you see that? He literally killed pretty much my whole team by doing one thing. And that was the side I had to break through on. So did he take a second loan? He didn't, but he got an arc light, and that's pretty cute, considering the fact that I did not get an arc light. I got something worse. I'm ready to level up, though. But yeah, I got something much worse. Subsidized Stormcallers? Oh, man. That's not good for me. I'll take subsidized Mustangs, perhaps, to try and counter the Stormcaller. That's at least something I can work with. And then we go Mustang. If they had anti-air or anti-missile tech on them, then we would be good. So I am going to rapid resupply and get missile interceptor. And I am going to put them a little bit further back. Oh, what? I didn't buy the +1 deployment. Costs too much to upgrade you. You know what? Maybe we put you in the center. And then mass recruitment, one squaddy of you boys, and just in a nice cheeky spot where they'll split up and potentially draw more fire. He did go for the Vulcan. That's something that we can counter with the steel ball, so I don't feel too bad about it. He's going really like anti-unit. He's got this bad stuff, right? The storm callers, and that's what I'm nervous of. So hopefully we can counter some of these like shots being fired and protect our boy and let us win the air game. But it doesn't look like they shot down a single missile, and they had to shoot down at least half, I would say. You can see how like low % chance the shooting down missiles thing becomes, unfortunately. Maybe getting healing on my steel balls would be good enough, but hard to say. Hard to say. Melting point would also be good. Giant Hunter, every time we kill an enemy giant, we get a bonus. Hard to say no to that. More fangs feel like they'd be helpful. But I don't know, maybe just some marksmen? I'm kind of separating out all of our different purchases into a bunch of different unit types, which, I mean, could be good. Could also be bad. So, we'll see. Photon coating. Okay, he did go for... He went for the photon coating. Interesting. So he's going for a little bit of everything here. I would love a melting point. He got repair on his overlord. Interesting. I like the idea of getting photon coating on my boys just from the overlords, but I need to make something happen first. He did do a missile again. Interesting. Always something that we're interested in understanding. Okay, we're limiting the bombs right now, which is nice. We do have crawlers, and the crawlers, you know, maybe they're worth investing more in. Maybe they're not investing more in them would be good. Don't know yet. I do see some pretty good stuff, and every time we kill a giant, we are going to get a big bone-eye, so that's a couple extra points of power for us. Attack specialist is strong. I mean, I like tech, but attacking is just so good. Healing ray seems pretty strong as well. I'm not really using my giant specialty right now, but I'm gonna unlock the fortress. Am I gonna buy it? I don't think so. I kind of like self-replication, but he's got it countered with several units. So I'm going to do Healing Ray. Then I'm going to also do a couple of marksmen. And just kind of let them go for it. Perhaps on the far outsides, and then just go in on the... I was hoping to go in on their boys, but I guess that's maybe more of a pipe dream. I don't want to be that exposed to a flank in the future. Yep. Good stuff. Alright, he did get Igniti. Really, you know, really something good for him, as you can see. Yeah, see, this is what I'm worried about. My crawlers get really countered by this guy's thing. Thankfully, this is going to hurt his own units a bit. And we're going to be able to focus down some of this stuff. Don't step in the fire. What are you thinking? Oh, man. And that literally killed him with... How much health do you have? Is there a way of seeing? Looks like he had like 1 out of 4,000. Yikes. But anyway, I'm okay buying some Vulcans as well. I mean, tech specialty, you buy one tech and it's good. You need an upgrade, and honestly, you need range. And then perhaps we just get a Vulcan or a melting point. But I kind of like the idea of staying off the ground when he has those crazy missiles coming in at me. I think that the mechanical rage makes a lot of sense. So we get an overlord on this side. Then we get mechanical rage. Then we get another squad of crawlers. Perhaps like this. And then we get another squad of crawlers. And if this goes poorly, we lose, unfortunately. There's something to be said for just the end around, though. But they have the flamer on this side, so perhaps this should be on this side. I'm gonna take the loan and just buy the permanent technologies. He's got the health, he's got the level 2 units. He's still buying missiles, but I'm close enough to death that makes sense, in my opinion. We did go and around, but he got Ignity on his missiles, so it wasn't perfect. We did break through on this side, and we got him the damage reduction, so I think that means that we win this one. He should be pretty good at, you know, countering what I just did. Perhaps more steel balls to counter his giants. Perhaps more technology to get more air superiority. Orbital javelin. That is a ground pounding special. It takes a couple seconds to hit the ground, but it goes through a shield, so what's not to love? Yeah, so I think here we're going for more steel balls. We do have the ability for them to I think I'm try and get them a little bit around the flank here. I would like them to be able to separate into crawlers. I'm gonna do that because I have enough of them at this point that creating some crawlers feels like a good time. I never even look at the nuke when it's offered. I don't know what's going on with me there, but let's see. I think that level 1 unit should die to missiles. So he's definitely going all in on winning this round. He's using 2 abilities, many missiles, using acid. So I mean, how does he not win this, right? I mean, got extended range on that stuff. Like, I basically just lost all my units at the start of the round. But you know, perhaps no, because then the nuke. So yeah, so GG, right? Come on. Oh, I beat it. I got his back. I got his rear again, though. How did he let me do that twice in a row? He didn't see the deployment? Well, my guys are healing off of killing his guys, and I'm getting extra money. So not GG, despite the fact that he spent so much money to win it in one round. Oh god, I mean, I have 800 health, so as long as I kill a giant. Come on, please, please, please. One of the giants, if not 2, but probably 1. Wow, interesting. Let's look at his backline. Yeah, barrier, ion blast. I mean, ion blast like this just wrecks. All right. Do I need more giants? No, I just need more air units. So if I produce and I unlock the wasp and I purchase the wasp and I put it back here, and I don't know, I give it some energy shield perhaps. That or range. So that's good. And then another U back here. And perhaps, even if I take a loan, I can't afford another one. But if I take a loan, I can take something else. I can take U. Or I could get another wasp. Honestly, like, the wasps seem good. I'm gonna get a wasp. And I'm gonna put it on this side here. They still have acid here, so I'm just gonna make sure that nothing funky happens on this side. And perhaps I'll buy my own missile? I mean, it did it, I think that was his missile, actually. Still, these guys were already running through a bunch of acid anyway, so see if I care. And these guys are gonna make crawlers when they die. He did get an overlord in the back, but he still didn't cover this overlord. Let's go. He got a laser going through there. I got a laser going through here. He's got healing on his big boy. But I've just got too much crap. GG, right? One overlord, all my units rushing him. My boys have extended range to try and get at him pretty quick here. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. All that giant hunter money, man. All that giant hunter money. And I went giant expert. And I actually guess I should just go aerial expert in the future if I'm just going to buy an overlord. But he just had a good counter to mechs. Or mechs. To my giants, it felt like. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I sure did. I'll see you next one. Ciao for now.